Alright guys, Spots and Dots coming to you this morning. Got the first fish of the day. Got him with an artificial shrimp looking lure. Anyways, it's a little red fish. He's got a tag in him. So I'm going to get that info off that tag. I'm going to call it in. And we're going to go ahead and start our fishing day today. Alright, got our second fish coming in. Little trout. Got seagulls diving on shrimp in the bayou this morning, so these little trout are chasing them. I don't know if I've ever seen seagulls diving in here before on shrimp. Pretty neat. Anyways, a little small trout going back. See if we can get another one. Oh, one here, right here, outside the boat. Little bitty trout. Little guys. Just caught another one. These fish are stacked up in here. This guy's got a big old shrimp whisker hanging out of it. They're definitely eating these shrimp in here. Just sitting here looking all down this bayou. There's seagulls all over this thing. So I assume shrimp all the way up and down this bayou. I don't know why all of a sudden they're pushing out now. We've had a couple of really good low tides where it seemed like all them shrimp would have gotten pushed out by now, but can't complain if it makes the fishing better. Alright guys, so what I did was I switched over to a popping cork with a shrimp lure, H2O Express shrimp. Like that. Kind of similar to the Voodoos. Anyway, they small trout, nothing to brag about. Fun to catch, but being that these seagulls are chasing to the top, I figured I'd put a popping cork. One of them little round ones that sound like a shrimp popping on the water. See if it makes a difference. Alright, got another one coming in. Another trout. Using the matrix shad. Shrimp Creole caught this one. Nice trout. There we go. Now this one feels small. There he is. Oh my goodness. I don't even know if that qualifies as a fish yet. Wow. That's a minnow. Another one. Trolling along. We're controlling the motor and casting. See if I can find them. Trout. Small trout. I got another one. See what we got here. Ooh, pretty decent trout. Pretty decent trout. Good one right there. Let's see, we give him a measure. Oh yeah. 16 and a half. First good keeper trout. Throwing him back though. Not keeping anything today. It's a nice fish. Alright, got another one. See if we can get him up here. Not the glove. Decent one. It really doesn't matter, I'm not keeping them. A decent one. There he goes. So if you seen my video the other day, I was letting my lure go with the current and giving it really small bumps. Still giving it small bumps, but not quite as small. Like I said, these fish are a little more active. Water temperatures came up just enough. Actually, perfect water temperatures. Big gar just rolled right behind me. Oh, there's one. Right here by the boat. I was just fixing to pick up and bring my lure in. This dude got a shrimp whisker hanging out his mouth. Oh, that's a good one, guys. A healthier fish right there. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we can get him in. Yep. Healthier. That might be a keeper. There he is. Let's see what he measures. Yep, 15. So the wind's not blowing, current's moving, sun is shining, a beautiful day. But the only bad thing about the wind not blowing is gnats and buzzing around my head. Another trout. Let's get him in. Catch and release. Oh, smaller one. Another one. Shut the camera off just to try and conserve some footage, but made a cast and caught another fish, so turn the camera right back on. It's a good sized trout. He might not be a keeper, but he's still a good trout. There he is, 15 inches. How about that? Figured he'd be just short, but he was 15. Catching them every cast, guys, every cast. That feels like a good one. Another decent one. Good quality trout today. Healthy trout anyways. Haven't caught too many unhealthy trout in here though. They seem to all be healthy. Whether they're short or not, they're still healthy. Oh yeah. Nothing like a good trout bite, guys. All over them. Good one right here. This will definitely be a keeper. Woo. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yeah. Fine trout right there. 16 inches. I know y'all have heard me talk about it before, but I want to reiterate, when you're catching a bunch of trout, check that leader. If you're using a leader, even if you're not, check your line, because they do have teeth. You don't want to lose a nice fish because you didn't check your line. So I'm good right now. This is actually the same spot I've been catching fish. If y'all remember me talking on my last video, Always cast around. Don't pull up to your favorite hole and hit one spot. Cast one spot and leave it. Because I tell you what, these fish are not hitting in the same spot they were hitting in the other day. Now that's the general vicinity, but I told you they move about 20 feet. Well, they probably moved about 60 feet, but nonetheless, they've moved. The strike zone is in a different area. There's one. Feels like a good one. Here we go. Good trout, good healthy trout. Here's one. Feels like another good one, another healthy one. Not too healthy. Not too big anyways. He's healthy, just. There you go. There you go. Woo. These gnats are getting bad, y'all. They're flying in my nose. I may have to put my. Oh yeah, that feels like a good one. May have to put my net on my head. Yeah, it's a good one right here. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there, guys. Woo. Oh, what was that? Something just broke. Oh my God, my rod tip just broke. How about? All right, I'm gonna have to pause it. Get me another 15 and a half. Let him go. All right, so this is what happened. Rod broke here at the top. I love this little rod. It's Academy brand H2O Express, but man, I really do like it. Really nice. I got two of them, so I got my other one rigged up. Anyways, Matt Smith, what's up with that, man? If anybody sees this, or if you watch this whole thing, Matt Smith, and you see this, come on, man. After getting regrouped, tied on a new line. Well, got a new pole ready. There he is. And another one. A good one. Well, oh man, I just saw a trout went flying by to try and hit this lure. He didn't get it, but he went zinging by there. So that was the first cast I've made in probably 15 casts or so that I didn't catch a fish. I had some hits, but I didn't connect. So I'd say that's pretty good. Yeah. Bring them in. Whack them and stack them. Just not stacking today, but I'm whacking them. There you go. There's a good little breeze. Whoo! Get them bugs out of here. And they gone too. Around from my head anyway. Bayous. Anybody keeping count? Cause I don't know how many I got yet have caught. I know it's a pretty good bit. There we go. Caught so many fish. Even my glove to keep the slimy fish off of you is full of slime. Getting it everywhere. Had to represent today. Busted out the old Spots and Dots shirt. What's up? Spots and Dots. There we go. Whoop. Time is it? 8:14. How about that? That's my ID number at work for the fire department. My badge number, 814. But anyways, I've been fishing for probably an hour and a half. Probably caught close to 30 fish already. Oh, that was a good hit. Oh yeah, that's a good one, guys. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get the net just in case. I don't want to pull the hook, just trying to pick him up. Good one right there. Let's see what he's at. Maybe 17, 18. How about you? How about that? 18-inch trout. Let me get a picture of him. So I just had a snag. I got it pulled up. I just want to show you. That's what's on the bottom down here, right? That's why the fishing's so good. One cast right after that snag. 15.5 inches right there. Having a good day with some good trout. Alright, just want to add a little tidbit of info. I was scrolling through some forums yesterday, looking at some forums that I look at and check out. There's a local fisherman from on the coast. He's a kayak fisherman. And he was out in his kayak catching fish, and he caught some good trout. And he posted about some new lures that just come out, and he was using those, and he caught some nice fish on them. Well, some guy, a negative Nelly, come on there and said, well, when the trout's fishing, they gonna hit anything. Well, I want to tell you right now, I've been catching these fish on the matrix shad, shrimp creole. I turned the camera off, and I tried 3 different lures since then. And I've made several casts with each lure. I caught 1 fish on 1 lure. It's the H2O Express hard shrimp, hard plastic shrimp that sinks. I only caught 1 fish with that. I used a Paul Brown minnow looking lure, mullet looking lure. It was a sinking lure also. I didn't catch anything with it. And I used another H2O Express soft plastic shrimp with the segregated body, and it's got the full shrimp looking motion. I had it on a cork. But anyways, I only caught 1 fish. So just to let you know, I went back to the matrix shad shrimp creole. In 1 cast, I caught a fish. So the fish are still down there. And for you people that believe when the trout are hitting, they'll hit anything, no, they will not. And just like that, right after that little talk, turned the camera off, made a cast, hooked the fish, turned the camera right back on. Just to reiterate, lure choice does make a difference. Nice fish. I used 2 shrimp mimicking lures, and these trout are eating shrimp. And I've seen the whiskers hanging out of their mouths. And I've caught more fish with the matrix shad. Matter of fact, I've only caught maybe 3 or 4 fish with other lures as opposed to this matrix shad. I don't even know how many I've caught with this thing this morning. And there's another one. Nice fish. There we go. Got a good scar on him right there. Something tried to eat him. There we go. I was wondering if I was going to connect. I had probably 4 hits before this one took it finally. Nice fish. Alright guys, made my last cast, brought in my last fish, and I'm ready to go home. It's 12 o'clock, right at lunchtime. I got fishing probably right at 6 o'clock or so. Catching so many fish today, I actually quit videoing because I knew I wouldn't have enough room. But I started clicking off how many fish with my little fish clicker, how many fish I was catching. So after I turned my camera off, that's how many more fish I caught. 50 more fish. By myself. Left them biting. They slowed down for a little while, and they picked up again right around lunchtime. Right before I left, they started biting really good again, but caught all I had. Threw everything back. Had a few good keepers. Nice healthy fish. Had a good day. Thanks for watching, guys. Spots and Dots is out.